everybody, welcome back once again to Let's Play Medieval 2 Total War Kingdoms, the Byzantine campaign. Second day in a row. The second day of my week-long session. Not week-long in total, but you know what I mean. A week's worth of Medieval 2 Total War updates. So, where did we leave off yesterday? Ah, yes. Agents in the field. Heading down towards the lands of the Turks, because we are going to obliterate them off the face of this earth. Or at least that's what I'm hoping will happen. And down here we are sort of skirmishing with rebels and Egypt. But yes, apart from that, everything else was going rather well. We were building public order buildings within our homelands to try and combat any outbreak of plague, which hasn't yet happened, but as I said yesterday, I don't want to speak too soon. Armies are coming down, coming around, and most importantly, I'm trying to obtain some military access with Antioch. It's not going too well. They turned down 20,000 florins. I mean, what the hell? Do they think I'm made of money? I am, but you know, that's not the point. It's better off in my coffers than in theirs. But yes, we need to obtain that. So I'm sending my 3-star influence diplomat to broker some kind of deal here at Adana. I can't be paying too much out to Antioch. But yes, giving them a little bit of extra cash wouldn't be too bad, because they are at war with the Turks as well, so if we can sort of assist them as well to sort of give us a helping hand against the Turks, that would be most beneficial. Okay, turn over, here we go, there you go, look, Turks, full stack Turkish armies here, you've got heavily garrisoned Turkish settlements here, and here, Mosul Citadel. It's got plague as well. Oh, that's full stack at Tikrit. I mean, they're not going to be a pushover here. People have been crying out for a war with Antioch. Why don't you take Antioch down with them? Oh, you know, taking Turkey down alone is going to be quite the challenge. They have Damascus by the looks of it, and that's fully stacked as well. So this is not going to be a walk in the park here. And that is why I'm not having a war with Antioch just yet, because it's going to take all my efforts just to beat back the Turks. The Mongols, once again, tangling with pretty much anybody they come across as they wander aimlessly through the lands. And we have poor relations with them. Well, you know what? I really don't give a flying monkeys. We lose a priest in Alanya, which is not good. Now they are going to a blue face. Because they lost their priest? I don't... maybe. Could be. Cities ready to upgrade. We are still flying high, and death stalks the land. Yes, we have a spy on a boat. A spy on a boat.
Your orders?
Who is plague-ridden. And we are going to send him into Egypt's lands to spread his plague about.
Yes.
There we go.
Back to dry land.
Now, I don't believe he has to go into the settlement to spread the plague. Merely being in the lands of the enemy should be enough to spread the plague. At least that's what I'm hoping. Because I don't think he'll have a good chance of getting inside, and I don't want to risk killing him. So we'll just have him stand outside the gates of Ascalon, coughing and spluttering into the night sky, and see what happens here. So he's spreading plague. Egypt are... they have quite a few armies, which is why I'm trying to take them down pretty quickly. Why? Oh, look, I told you. This was my army. It's now turned to rebellion due to the fact that... oh, has it? I don't know. Was that on my army?
Yes, Lord.
Get out of my lands!
Honorably, my lord.
You blasted fool! Right.
God has granted his faithful this victory.
Yes. And now we need to retrain the troops. Why, you say? Because we're depleted, man. We're depleted. So first of all I shall merge the troops. Then I shall retrain the troops. And we have one more spare slot here. Which I shall replace with spears. Because we have only 2 spears. 1, 2. So we'll replace the spears, retrain the troops, which will take 2 turns, and then we shall have him march out to try and capture Al Suez before they get too heavily garrisoned. We could turn them to rebellion. 65% Orthodox religion, but I think they exterminated the populace, so I don't think rebellion's going to happen over there, to be perfectly frank with you. So we'll just keep them there like that. Cairo's going to fall in 6 turns. We probably are strong enough to take it in an assault, but I don't want to deplete my troops in this region. We're going to struggle to hold back Egypt if they sort of come marching down, and I really don't want to unnecessarily...
As my lord wills, we march to battle.
Well, they can't.
Yes, my lord. Lay in siege.
Just maintaining
the siege, lord.
Actually, is that a good thing? Because if they sally forth, they'll attack the weaker army, which wouldn't be that great, I don't think. We'll leave it for now, it's fine. Ulathyrus Caesar feels appreciated. Well, isn't that nice? Okay, so yes, our work in Egypt is just slowly but surely getting done.
Where to, sire?
I'm gonna move this guy a bit closer.
As you wish.
So that's that. Okay, so agent maneuverability.
Yes.
First of all, I'm going to send this spy
Sire.
to check out if this really is captured by the Turks. I got a feeling it is, but
Without a trace.
it is. My fears were confirmed. The
Investigate.
Turks have taken Damascus, but it is fully stacked, but it's not fully stacked in terms of strength. It's sort of 3/4.
As you wish.
I wonder if we should leave
I will
this
hide
settlement
until morning.
for now. Thinking how to do it. Shall I take an army down to take it now? Shall I just move the armies together, sort of sweep through these lands first, and then take Damascus at the end? Because it's near Antioch, which I need to take. It's near Jerusalem, which I'm going to take on behalf of the Crusader states and give it back to Jerusalem eventually. So we could leave Damascus until the end, I think. Which leaves us with everything else. Okay, so we'll send the spies down.
Where to, sire?
About over there.
Without a trace.
There we go.
Yes, lord.
About down there.
As you were to, sire.
Okay, the spies are
The problem.
fanning out.
What is the...
Yes, lord. Sire. Investigating. Yes, lord.
Who has
Pity you can't
displeased
highlight
you?
multiple agents
Who
and
is
just
to
move them as a
disappear
group.
today?
Would be a
The
lot
problem.
easier.
What is the name?
Know what I'm saying?
Who has displeased you? Yes, discreetly.
Discreetly.
Someone to see?
Someone to see.
Naturally, man.
Someone
An
to
order?
see. Someone to speak
Very
to.
good.
Someone to bribe.
see? I
Ah,
shall speak to them now, my lord.
not quite.
Today's
Not
Jew-
quite.
Yes.
These guys lagging behind a little bit.
Yes, my lord. An honor. An order. On my way.
Right. Okay.
Yes, lord. We march. An honor to serve.
I mean, these armies are already walking around, so
Your orders, noble one.
might as well just do that now. Let's
Noble lord.
keep them going in the same
Yes.
direction.
An honor to serve. We march.
I won't have them try and negotiate military access from here. Seeing as my 3-star diplomat is almost at Adana, I might as well just wait. So, agents have moved, armies have moved, which leaves us with the construction work again. Just double check a few things here. Raqqa, no plague here, which is good. So this will be our first point of attack. We take that and we hand it over to Antioch, I think is the order of the day. Hopefully Antioch will take care of some of these armies. If not, we might have to maybe get some bribery going on. Maybe bribe a few armies to melt away into the ether. Have our
There will be much honor in defeating you, noble infidel.
Crown Prince. Wouldn't be a shame if his head got chopped off. It would be a shame indeed, right? So yes, construction work. But stand by, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back again. Right. Short jaunt downstairs and I'm out of breath. Not a good sign. So Emperor Prasannas is getting some dread. Yes, underhanded tactics, exterminating populace and all this malarkey is just, you know, getting him a bad name. And as he gets older, I'm sure his authority will increase. Anyhow. Laodicea. Tax rate up to high. We'll leave it at normal, it's fine. Public baths, increasing our public health. In times of plague we need to be healthy. Yes, so public health buildings such as City Hall, public baths should be also constructed as a priority. Nicaea is perfectly fine. Alexandria, high tax rate, and it's building already, that's fine. Doralium doesn't really need any of those. Amorium. Okay, lovely. Tanta, where's Tanta? Oh, Tanta is in Egypt. Oh, right. High tax rate, very high tax rate. We'll go for very high, why not? I think down here, because we are on the coastlines, I think really starting to increase its trade capacity, maybe. Wouldn't be too bad of an idea. Just the basics, like a shipwright and a merchant's wharf would be fairly handy. Seeing as the population is small, public order isn't going to be an issue down here, so focusing on public order buildings is probably a little bit of a moot point. So I will go for some shipwright and merchant's wharf. Merchant's wharf first, I think. Heraclea, that's fine. We could probably bounce the tax up a touch, but no, we'll keep it at high. Alanya, nah, Alanya, we have to take the tax rate down to normal. We will be upgrading the settlement when this is finished. Eleutherius Caesar has just recently conquered Dumyat. He's repelled some rebels and now he's retraining his troops, but after that we shall rebuild ballista towers. Main reason being is we are on the cusp of the Egypt's lands, and therefore having maximum defences is really a priority. Retraining the troops in Iconium. Iconium is recruiting a fresh garrison after its army has left for the Turkish lands. We need horses next, so Lantincon, 2 of them and 2 Viridites. That will be 1, 2, 3 and 4, which leaves us plenty more room for other things, I think. 1 general, 3 more spare units somehow. And building wise, I think we were holding off all building works that weren't necessary, just because if we're going to be donating cash to Antioch we need to have as much money as possible, and also if we are to bribe any Turkish armies we'll also need money for that, so it's important that we don't waste cash unnecessarily at this moment in time. Nicosia, yes, that seems to be coping under the strain of our tax burden. Corum. We train the troops in Corum, thank you so much. We need to recruit as well. We can actually recruit infantry now, so we'll do that when we have finished retraining the troops. And holding off on building work for now. Trebizond. We've just about finished the archers, so it's the horses. Now the horses, I want to see some of these new horses, so we're going to recruit a couple of set of Archon Topuli, and a couple of Cataphractoi, and maybe that's too many. 1 of each, perhaps. 2 units of the Archons, 1 unit of the Cataphractoi, and 2 units of the Vajrite. Should do us, and a few more infantry units as well, I think, would probably be best. So, maybe some dismounted Byzantine lancers. Okay, so there we go. So, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a general. Yes. Okay. So, Trebizond is pretty much back to full strength, which is nice. No buildings that are urgent. Heracleon, yes, excellent. Seaware, right, Seaware. Low tax rate and monthly races, and the public order here is still struggling, so we need to increase public order as quickly and as efficiently as possible. So, public order due to bonus due to law, health bonus. That seems like a good addition to the settlement. Abydos, Smyrna. Yeah. Good old roads. And there we go. So building work is done. Done, 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 and done.